Good morning, afternoon, and evening, ladies and I'm David Swallow, and welcome to another game review. Today, we'll be looking at Tend to Kill. Tend to Kill, you assume a role of a hitman, and you are assigned 3 targets you must eliminate without any witnesses to your crime. At the same time, you have other people who have also taken up the life of crime, and they're trying to eliminate their 3 targets. In Tend to Kill, you take a role of an assassin. For this example, we will be using little shark nurse over here. And there will be 3 assassination targets marked by these 3 tokens. You will receive these at the start of the game, hidden from everyone else. So everyone will get 1 hitman and 3 assassination targets. The board consists of 16 tiles. So once everyone's got their hitman assassination targets, that's 12 characters. It means there's still 4 potential civilians in the game that you can help use and manipulate your opponents. In the game, you have 2 actions per turn. You may either A. Move a character anywhere on the board, B. Use a character, your hitman, to kill another character, or C. You may use a police officer to investigate a character to find out if they are a hitman. So, let's get with an example. My shark lady, she is standing on a blue zone, which is a sniper tile. This allows me to use sniper across the map. So I can use my sniper rifle to attack adjacent my position. And I luckily have my target over on the side of the board over there. I can use a sniper to kill him. He dies, and he gets put off to the side of the stage. Once a character dies, policeman is now introduced to the game. Once they are introduced, they will add more rules to which you can assassinate someone. These rules consist of A. If you use a weapon, such as a sniper or a gun, you may not have a policeman adjacent to you. Diagonals don't matter, it's just adjacent. If you use a knife to kill someone, the police officer can't be adjacent to you either, as they will see the murder going on. If you wish to use a weapon, you may not have other characters on your square because they will spot you as the hitman, so you may not use another weapon. If there are multiple characters on the one square, however, and one of your targets is on that square, you may use a knife to kill that person. And then everyone on that square, what they call scatters. So if someone dies on a square and there's other characters on that square, you scatter. So the next person in line gets to place them anywhere on the board. Another special tile and another rule in this game, it comes with the expansion actually, is these little symbols on the ground. We have this dynamite TNT looking symbol. It's called It's a Trap. If you're standing on It's a Trap, you may kill an enemy on the trap on the other side of the board. You don't need line of sight. However, if there is a policeman next to you watching you use It's a Trap, then you may not kill that person over that side as they see you use that device to kill the opponent. Final symbol on this board is the neighborhood watch, or actually in this case it's called Black Friday. There's so many people running around, there's huge crowds, there's people everywhere. You may kill someone with a knife even if a policeman is adjacent that square. Because there's so many people running around, so much going on, they can't watch everyone at the same time, so you may kill someone with a knife. Tend to Kill is a wonderful deduction murder mystery game. It's watching your opponents move characters around the board, because you can move anyone during your turn. You can move an opponent's hitman, which you may not know. You can move civilians. You can move your own targets and move them into position. You try to lead your opponents into thinking, oh, maybe that's his character. Oh, that one. Because when you originally kill someone at the start of the game, there could be about 6 to 8 suspects that could have done that original kill. If people are paying attention, they'll count what subjects or suspects it was. Then on your second kill, they might narrow that down to 3 or 2 people. Then they might even come after your hitman with their own hitman. They kill your hitman, they get bonus points. They might even just use a police officer just to be safe to investigate your characters, and eventually they will get there and find out your character. Then there are multiple strategies you can. You can go really fast and try and eliminate as many people as fast as possible and try and be done with the game. Because once your 3 assassination targets are killed, the game is over. Or once all hitmen have been eliminated and arrested. So one strategy you can, as I said, kill everyone and then just start trying to arrest the other player's hitmen and forgetting about being strategic on your half, but watching everyone else's movements and see them trying to cover up their own moves and trying to catch them out. So you get points for both getting your stuff done early and then finishing them off. Or you can try and be really strategic and try and hide your character amongst a lot of suspects that could have killed this person. I remember one game, one of my friends, he had 5 suspects consistently in every scene of the crime that could have been the killer. And it's really fun to try and just watch the way people play their strategies and really get involved with trying to create the scene of a crime that could have been anyone that could have been involved in that murder. I think that's where this game excels. I think the deduction murder mystery part of this game is really well done. The thematic experience of being that hitman and just trying to hide from everyone else, try and put the blame on other people's suspects. Sometimes it can come back to backfire with you. Because there was one game where I killed someone and had the blame on 2 other people. However, there's one of my opponents to the right had those 2 people as a hitman and an assassination target. So then they instantly knew which one of the 3 people there was my hitman, and I subsequently got shot the next round and lost my hitman out. I think another good thing is if you do lose your hitman, you're still in the game. You're still trying to find other people's police officers to, other people's hitmen and use the police officers to find them out. This game doesn't have any downtime, which is also another large positive about this game, as you're watching intently on each player's turns. You're watching every move that they do. You're watching their eyeballs to see what characters they're eyeing off. Because some people have that hidden tell about them that, unfortunately, they just kind of stare or gravitate towards their character, so you can try and deduct who they are from looking at what they're doing, their body language, and not just the way they play the game. I think that's also another element that this game brings in is kind of that body watching element. So no downtime. The turns go relatively fast until you come down to the last few people that are last few people on the board that haven't been killed, and you're trying to make sure you get the right person inspected by a police officer or killed by the hitman. The art is interesting. The boards, it's very clean design. The files are really easy to read. You have a symbol on the red ones to tell you what they are. Blue, sniper, and everything else is just base tiles. The replayability is really high as your strategy can change each time. The board layout changes with how you want it. You can have more sniper tiles on the board and have long corridors. We can have nice open spaces as we got here with a lot of civilian streets, which force you to use more of the traditional methods of just snipers around the place. Then the characters, as I was mentioning with the art style, are animals crossed people. So each animal on here has their own unique job. You've got a crocodile delivering pizza, which got a TNT in it. You got a fireman peacock. You got gorilla police officers. It's just it's unique, the art in the game, but it's really fun. It's clean and well presented. The tiles to show who you have to assassinate are really easy to read too, and they're also color coordinated to help you find your tiles a little bit easier. I think Tend to Kill is a wonderful game. It's a gem that I think a lot more people should play or learn. If you love your deduction games, murder mysteries, even just trying to strategically place things, this game is definitely a game for you. It's fun, it's quick, there's no downtime because you're always constantly watching everyone else. It's beautiful. It takes a little bit of time to start picking up and play because you have to remember all the rules related to how to kill someone and how to get away with it. Sometimes if you kill someone and you're starting at the start of the game, you might get things wrong. And if you start to do that, then you can throw everyone else off and then you've thrown out the game. This game is definitely almost hard to learn straight off the bat because it's a trust mechanic in this game. If you screw up something, you're probably going to screw up the rest of the game because other people have suspects, and if you did something wrong, you might throw the suspects out and then completely change the element of the game. With that said, though, Tentakill is wonderful, and I really recommend you pick this up if you do love those hidden strategy games. So, thank you very much for watching. This has been another review. This has been Tentakill, and I've been David Swallow. So thank you very much, and have a good one.